Hey guys, it's Becky. I am back with another process video. This is layout number 2 for November 2018 Mini Kit Mondays. Right here at first, I was just showing you how I took those clear stickers and I put them up on some foam. And then I just fussy cut them out. You know, you do that sometimes with cardstock. Well, I had some white foam left over. I don't know if you remember this, but when I was doing my closet reorganization, I was going to make Riley's name cut out of some glitter cardstock. Um, Marissa had wanted to put that on her wall, and I never got around to doing it, but she ended up doing it herself, cutting the papers by hand. But when I ordered the cardstock, I also ordered some white foam to put behind them so that it could be dimensional. So now I have like several sheets of this white foam. And I went ahead and tried to use some up with these clear stickers. I thought that'd be pretty cool, and it did turn out really, really neat looking. I couldn't get them fussy cut just right, but it still worked out pretty good. It looks neat. I did do this cut file right here. This white cardstock was not in my kit, but I went ahead and I saw this cut file on Paper Issues, and it was kind of the oval shape that is in that sketch. So I went ahead and cut that out. Right here, I was going to back it on this paper, this black paper, and then I decided it was too much, and I'm not going to do that after all. I thought I could just lay it down like a rectangle behind there and see it. It does not look fabulous. So that is going to go away. I am using the 3 photos that are in that sketch, but I'm going to use them kind of in a little bit of a different configuration. The oval of the cut file and the 3 photos are pretty much all I do that is like this sketch. Also the little cluster in the bottom, I do that. So when I was putting those clear stickers on that white foam, I did put the deer down and cut that out because you guys know how I love the little animals for baby layouts. I don't know what it is, I just love that. I am not able to get that deer on this layout though. I'm gonna mess around with this for quite some time trying to get that happy on there. That's going to be moved around the page 500 times. That bow as well, and neither of those are going to make it, but I just wanted to use them. I thought it looked really neat on that foam. If you ever have the opportunity to take a clear sticker and put it on some white foam and cut it out, I suggest trying it. It was a lot of fun, and I do like the end result of it. We might end up having a lot of stops and starts on this video. I waited till the last minute to do the voiceover because for the past week I've had the bubonic plague, and it's finally going away. I feel good, but I keep having a cough. So at least I'm not exhausted like I was last week. It was awful. All of our cold medicine here in the house, when I went to get it, when I started feeling bad, it all expired in like 2015. That is how long it's been since anybody in this house has had a cold. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of being sick. It's not the best thing ever. All right, so when I cut out this cut file, it didn't cut really good on my silhouette mat. I recently ordered a new silhouette mat off of Amazon. It is not very sticky at all. I'm going to have to pull out some my liquid adhesive stuff that I'd mixed up for the mat and put it on there. The cardstock just pulls up off of it and shifts around. It wasn't good. I don't remember the supplier that I bought it from on Amazon, but I'm not going to be doing that again because it's not really good at all. I just put that gold heart down there at the left, you can see, and the reason I did that is because that particular flower got ate up by the machine and I didn't want it to be seen. What I ended up doing was backing these photos with that black paper. Instead of making it the rectangular or oval shape behind it, I did still want to use that paper. It was in my kit. So I just backed my photos in it, and instead of cutting them or trimming them with a trimmer, I just kind of ripped them with a ruler. These photos are also backed in white. I did back those before I even started filming or playing with this. I knew I wanted them to be black or backed in white because I just like that look, and I especially like that look on a black and white photo. These are photos of Riley, and I'm just calling this napping. I know that is so original, right? Because she's asleep. Here I'm trying to go ahead and make this happy work. Happy napping. Yeah, no. no, it's not going to work. And I'm still playing with that bow as well. I am going to decide that this is boring right here. So I need something else. I'm trimming this down to 10.5 by 10.5. And I'm going to mat this aqua color paper on some black cardstock. That black cardstock was not in my kit, so I just pulled it in. And I do leave, what is that? Maybe 1/8 of an inch, maybe a little bit more than that on all sides of this, so it will kind of pop. I'm also going to go into my stash and find a pink paper to mat the whole thing on. I pulled out this dark one by Amy Tangerine, but I like this lighter color one that is by Studio Calico. It's a lighter pink that's more in line with the light pink that's in that black pattern paper that I mounted the photo in. And it's words. And it's just funny because you hardly ever see me use word paper. I have word paper, but I don't use it very much. And I don't think I've ever used it as a border, but I really like it. And right at the top, one of the words that stands out is made with love. I thought that was really cute. I am getting the center of it because I thought I was going to use some of the paper actually on the layout. I don't end up doing that, but I thought I was going to. So there you go. That's why I gutted it. It's not that I needed to save the paper because I don't have enough, because I have way too much. But I thought I was going to tie it in. I'm going to go ahead and start building this cluster down there at the bottom. And you can see I still have that deer there, man. I am dedicated to that deer. I want it used. I also pulled out some of those circle bits that were from Felicity Jane that I had thrown in the kit. I am going to use Today, Beautiful, and Memories. Now, I didn't think I had enough of that cut file. The cut file was pretty small. I mean, I could have made it bigger, but I wanted more over on that side of that photo, so I cut it out again, and I'm just going to trim bits off and put them around the page where I want to use them. I did put some leaves and a floral to the right-hand side of that third picture, and then I'm going to just take one little flower. There was like this gap right there I didn't care for, where there was a leaf, a line, and then it goes into a leaf again. I'm going to go ahead and stick that flower right there. I took another portion of it and put it down here. Initially, I just had leaves, but I wanted that floral too. So I pulled another bit of that cut file out and stick it down right there. Here I did cut a banner out of the pattern paper that I used to back the photos in, and I'm going to stick it down right there. That's where that deer goes away. I don't think he comes back in. I'm just going to layer up. No, I'm not layering up. Scatter around the hearts and the circle bits. You can see where I pulled that circle up, or that heart up right there. I had glued that heart down, like I said, to cover that place where I messed up. But if I left that heart there, then the heart up at the top under napping was kind of in a line, and I didn't like that. So I wanted it to move it over to the left so it wouldn't be in the same eye line. It just was better for my eye to do that. Now the circles are kind of in a little bit of a line. They're a little bit off, but they're different colors, so it didn't really bother me as much. This right here is how I'm going to leave it. So I'm going to go ahead and commit to this bottom. I'm going to put that pattern down on top of the cut file. That's where I'm going to use the memories and another one of those gold hearts. Those gold hearts are also the clear stickers that I put on white foam and just fussy cut out. You can see there's a little bit of white around them. They're not perfectly cut because I did it by hand. And guys, it's kind of hard to fussy cut that white foam. I did even take out my X-Acto knife and try and do it, and that was even harder than using scissors, let me tell you. I went ahead and stamped the date on a piece of white cardstock and just cut that into a banner and put it on top of that banner. Down there at the bottom it says October 25th, 2018. Here I'm pulling out the finishing touches I had in my kit, and there are those black Halloween gems and also the gold Halloween gems from this year. Now, I recently had my nails done and I couldn't get them off the page, so this is going to take me 827 years. So I am just going to scatter them around a little bit, and then I'm going to go away and glue them down. So this month for Mini Kit Monday, November 2018, I'm being joined by Traci, Kathy, and Dollie. I'll have them linked down below, but I'm also going to keep JoJo and Daisy in the list. I think they're going to be joining us again in the future, so They'll be linked down below. I'm also going to put my blog down there if you want to pick up that sketch. This one I just left in color. I left the colors of this sketch. It reminded me of Cocoa Vanilla, but obviously I did not use the colors. I just really liked the colors. Alright guys, after I glue those dots down, I don't do anything else to this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure you check out the other ladies. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.